Hello, hi guys, it's Inam here with a quadcopter from Cheerson. Now this is called the CX10. As ever, links will be down in the description box below. Now you can pick this up here in the UK for around £12, in the States around $16, so very cheap indeed. And looks can be deceiving, so let's see what we get out of the box here. So this is for a little bit of fun. Really, this is no way in comparison gonna match a pro drone quadcopter. There we go, we'll leave that to one side. You can get higher models of this CX10 where it includes a camera for a little bit more money. So we'll leave this to one side. You get the quadcopter, as you can see, on this ledge along the top. I went for the orange one. Obviously, it's the closest thing I could get to red, and obviously other colors are available. So you get this little remote control. What type of batteries does it take actually? Ooh, AAA. I don't think I've got any of those, so yeah, I'll need to find a remote or something to take those out of. So on the bottom side you get a charging lead. Charges via USB. So let's take a look at this. So standard USB connector to one side, and it looks like, if I can get the camera to focus in here, this looks like a proprietary connector for the quadcopter. And I think what happens is once you've got this plugged in, this lights up red to symbolize that it's charging, and once it's finished charging, the light goes out. And I like these because although you're going to think, oh, it's very small, I wonder what the battery is like. The battery is obviously going to be tiny, but the upside to that is that it charges faster. So you can get around 15-20 minutes worth of airtime on this mini quadcopter, and it takes about 15 minutes to charge, I'd say. So let's take these off carefully so we don't damage the blades. Leave those to one side and see if I can get it out. There we go. And it actually looks pretty decent, to be fair. It is small, as you can see. I don't know if it's quite classed as a mini quadcopter or a nano quadcopter, but certainly looks neat and tidy and well built for what it is. You do get 3 sensitivity levels. I think they're classed as junior, intermediate and advanced for the sensitivity of the controls. So we'll leave that to one side, and there's no instructions, I think. Oh, there we go. So you got some. Normally I'd throw these away, but I've never flown a quadcopter before, so I'll have a gander through these. And now let's find a remote that I can steal some batteries from. So here we go. So the TV remote's not going to work for a while. Shh, don't tell the kids I've stole the batteries so they can't change their cartoons. So there we go. We'll get this put in here, and that looks pretty good. Oh, I also forgot to tell you that you do get some spare blades with this as well. So if you do smash it up against a wall or something, you've got a couple of spare ones here. You can also buy more online, so they're quite cheap. If the quadcopter itself is only $12 or $16, then imagine how many of the blades you're going to be able to get here. So we've got our controls here, and let's see if we can position the camera down. See, turn that on, and now we go to level ground, switch on to the power transmitter. There we go. We go up and down. There we go. That's the decoding sequence again. So here we go. It's edging towards me. It's gonna hit me. So, whoa, that went sky high. Nearly hit the ceiling there. I shouldn't have pressed that really high. I just want it to hover. That's all I want it to do, is hover. It's gonna take some practicing. No way is this easy. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so that one did hit the ceiling. Right, I've been practicing, so I can get it to hover a little bit. Obviously, in open spaces, I can floor it and go straight up, but it hit the ceiling. But the thing with this is you got to make constant adjustments to the controls. It's not one of those pro drones, expensive drones, where you press a button and it'll hover where it is all nice and smooth. You have to make constant adjustments to the controls for its left, right, up and down to stay where it is. And on top of that, you don't actually know, once it's spun around and flying, which is its front, left, back orientation, because it's spun around. So you're having to make constant little adjustments to constant little adjustments so you can see, is this actually forwards or backwards? Do you know what I mean? And as I say, because the battery is very small, you'll get about 15-20 minutes worth of play out of it, and then it'll need charging. And because it's pretty small, it can charge up again in about 10 or 15 minutes. So I like that, the fact that you can have a little play and then stick it back on charge again to charge up, and then go for it again. Ooh. And you can do little flips and stuff like that with it, little tricks that are programmed in where you press certain buttons, but I can't even get it to hover at this point, and we're 5-10 minutes in after taking this out of the box. So it does take practice, definitely. I think this is something my son will enjoy more. But yeah, these are the controls. Receiver on, off, and you can change the adjustments of left, right, forwards and backwards here. And as you saw there, it takes AAA batteries. It's not too cheap, to be honest, considering it's only 12 quid or $16, as I say, in the States. And it feels really well made. It doesn't seem too plasticky. Obviously it is made out of plastic, but it doesn't seem really cheap. And I think value for money, you get a lot of bang for your buck with this. Because as I mentioned earlier, if it does get lost or you break it, you're not going to feel so bad. You could either buy another one, or you can move on to a bigger one with more features that you're easily able to control. But for your first one, where you're trying to get used to the throttling and the left and right rudders, I think this is a good place to begin to hone your skills. So do let me know in the comment section down below what you think, if you've got one, or if you've got a different one which handles slightly better or has better features. We're not talking hundreds of pounds worth of equipment here, just something to get started on to have a little bit of fun. As ever, any comments or questions you guys have got, hit them up in the comment section down below. Please like, subscribe and tag along on social media at InamGaffar. Thanks for watching, have a wicked day, and I'll see you next time.